The outside temperature is about 11 degrees Celsius now. I will stick this thermometer in my hot compost and let's check degrees now. Here you are. It's rising up so quickly. It still keeps going and going. Hi, I'm Tommy from Beggy-PaPa's garden. Today I'm going to talk about my hot compost. Originally, I started this composting project 3 months ago, and it reached 55 degrees Celsius one time. However, since then, I hadn't looked after it, but I changed my mind. I thought that I should revive it for the next growing season. To reactive my cold compost, I put in additional carbon materials 2 weeks ago, but it hadn't risen up the temperature. Therefore, I put more materials in the pile in the last video. I checked the temperature every night since then, and it rose to 63 degrees Celsius, then gradually went down. From my research, the optimal temperature of the hot compost is between 55 to 65 degrees Celsius. My compost kept this temperature after 4 days, and I should have turned the compost over a few days ago if I focused on efficiency. But I'm a weekend gardener and I have no time to do that. As you can see, the pile looks still wet because I covered it with a plastic sheet. The temperature of this is 32 degrees Celsius, and this is completely out of range. Let's have a look inside. The center of the pile is the most active section, and it's supposed to be the hottest. There is dry and I cannot find any moisture. I squashed it to make a bowl. Water should drop to some extent if there is optimal moisture, but there wasn't any drop at all. It tells us inside of this pile is too dry, and that's why the temperature went down. So this is the time to pile it up again. There are a couple of reasons to do this process. Hot compost needs 4 materials. Those are nitrogen, carbon, oxygen, and water. To keep the optimal temperature, we have to supply enough water and oxygen to bacteria. And also outside the pile is not gonna be hot. So when it's piled up again, outside material has to go inside, and inside material moves to the outside. I can see some mats of grass clippings. Some materials are squashed and put together. This is a not good situation when it comes to air circulation. Unless they get fresh air, they are not gonna reheat again. I'm going to bribe it up and mix it with other carbon materials. According to some valuable information, in a slow compost system, there are a lot of grass seeds inside, and when they are put in the garden or veg patches, that seeds might germinate, which will prevent the growth of the vegetables. I'm sure that everybody doesn't want this annoying situation. However, a hot compost system, those weed seeds are killed by high temperatures and will never germinate as expected plants in the garden. And also, when putting this compost on the surface of the veg patch, it works as a mulch, and every time it rained, the rain would go through the compost and then it feeds our plants. This is a new compost pile. Have a look at it closely. There are still cracked dried leaves and grass clippings can see, But it doesn't matter because I'm going to turn it over another a couple of times to keep wet and temperature. This project might be able to finish before the next growing season will come. Then I'm going to cover it with a plastic sheet again. To be honest, I've never succeeded hot compost system. But this time, everything is so far so good. I might be able to use this in the next growing season. I just say I can't wait for it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any suggestions and advice, please let me know in the comments below. I'm going to share my new experiences, my challenges, and my mistakes. If you'd support me, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you at the next video. Bye.